KREM 2's Boomtown coverage continues tonight with a look at our growing population and the growing need for a north-south freeway. Funding for the project was up in the air earlier this year after Governor Inslee proposed a pause on the project until 2027. But earlier today, Governor Inslee signed the transportation budget into effect, and it provides $166 million to keep that project going for at least the next 2 years. And perhaps no one is more relieved about that than Spokane Community College. Construction on the new corridor is running right through the front of campus, so I made a trip there to SCC recently to find out what it means to see this freeway still moving forward.
This project has had so many kind of bumps and hurdles along the way.
Kevin Brockbank is the new chancellor at Spokane Community College. He says he's watched over the years as the North Spokane corridor has inched closer and closer to campus. Until 2020, when it landed in the front parking lot.
And we had a loss of about 900 parking spots, and then internally it really changes a lot about the way our campus is shaped and how people are going to access the services here.
SCC is expected to remain a primary work zone for at least the next year, but even after that,
we've got one big chunk here that's not connected on
not
either
connected
end.
At either thing. No.
So when we talk about going this direction, what is the timeline that you understand for even maybe when this section becomes operational?
I think operational around 2027.
So the wait isn't over. The current completion date for the entire freeway is 2030, but Spokane County Commissioner Al French says even that is no guarantee.
That's only if we keep our pedal to the metal.
What is it going to take?
It's going to take, the legislature did their job in allocating the money. Now the governor and WashDOT need to be able to provide the resources and keep this project a priority.
Funding in the state's transportation budget is currently allocated for the next 8 years, adding up to more than $1.5 billion, but it's negotiable every 2 years as each biennial budget has to be approved by lawmakers.
Was there ever a part of you that was a little concerned that there was going to be this random chunk of freeway in the middle of the parking lot at SCC that just was going to stay there, unconnected on either end until, funding came through?
Whenever you're on this side of the state, not the other side of the state, sometimes projects get out of sight. So yeah, that is very much a concern.
It's why local leaders like Commissioner French and Spokane Mayor Nadine Woodward immediately spoke out against the governor's proposal.
This project is arguably the most important transportation link since Interstate 90 came through to Spokane. It would be a major blow to our economy.
And Spokane State Representative Marcus Riccelli also spoke out at the state capitol.
We didn't want to halt this project, and the community really backed that up with a strong, clear message to Olympia.
There was a lot of vocal support to get this funding and keep it in the budget. Do you think that was helpful?
Absolutely. When we can work together, we can do big things in Spokane.
So the work continues. And SCC inches closer to a completed north-south freeway.
But we're excited about it. It's certainly not the disruption we asked for, but we're trying to make the best of it and look at the silver lining on this.
In Spokane, Whitney Ward, KREM 2 News.